Alright, so I don't even remember the last time I ever talked about this game, but we're doing it today. So, Langrisser is having a collab with Fairy Tail starting tomorrow. By the time I record this video, it'll be happening. So, yeah, uh, Langrisser is doing a collab with Fairy Tail. I'm assuming that these are the characters that are going to be in here. I don't think any of them are going to be free, if I'm being completely honest, because I just don't see it happening. So let's see what people are saying about this, and I guess that's it because I don't see any like promotional video or nothing. I don't know if they have it on their Twitter, but we'll just go down. We'll figure that out. All right. It's such a good underrated game. Require a lot of time though. I would agree. Holy fuck, Langrisser is still around. It's always the most random games that survive. Dude, Langrisser is the goat of SRPG gotcha. Even core, sort of C, I think still cannot beat it. I'm guessing the whales went hard. These PvP are no joke. Yep, even C server, guess their maintenance isn't that high. What do you mean random? It's Langrisser. Although not big, it has a fandom. C and whales pretty much keeping the game alive. I love Fairy Tail listeners who want to try the game. Probably the best turn-based tactics gotcha, but it will take a lot of time and effort to get to the end game. A couple of months. Well, I don't mind. I'm impatient though. The only thing I'm worried about is if I start, will I be able to get the collab heroes? You generally get one collab hero for free by farming the event. The other two share a banner, with the rare hero being a 40% chance of each collab hero and the remaining 20% of a normal hero. Pity is 100 pulls. If you start now, I think you should be able to save a limit of pulls by next week. Not sure how the bonus pulls they give to newcomers now, but it should be a decent amount. I'm guessing either Natsu or Lucy is going to be free. It would be cool if they made Urza free, but that's not going to happen. Yeah. Yeah, as someone who's seen Fairy Tail, yeah, Urza would not be free. Hell, I don't even think Natsu or Lucy would be free. It would be one or the other, but I don't know who. You know what? I'm going to throw in Gray. Gray's probably going to be free if he's in this collab. Oh, Natsu is free. Urza is a good physical DPS, and Lucy is a damage. Lucy is a decent AoE mage. We always know what's coming up since Cien is a few months ahead. I see all being for Urza. She's my favorite in the series. If I can just get her, I'll be happy. Wait, no, Gray. What's up with Fairy Tail collabs and excluding Gray? Granted, I've only seen it happen 2 times, but still, yeah, unfortunately, Gray is not as popular enough for. What? What do you mean? Dude, Gray is pretty popular. You know, Gray has his fan base. You know, as someone who has seen Fairy Tail and has not gone back to watching it a very long time, I think Gray is pretty popular. I don't know why they don't include him in collabs. What? What? Is it because he's not Natsu, like the main character? Or he's not Lucy, the other main character? Or because he's not like Urza, because he's not like another main character? But if y'all seen Fairy Tail, you know how crazy Gray gets at like the end of the series. So like, justice for my man Gray. Like, bro, I swear, if Lost Claudia or like I almost said Brave Frontier, if Lost Claudia, oh never mind, if Lost Claudia does a collab with Brave with a Fairy Tail and does not include Gray, I'm actually gonna be upset because like, bro, Gray's pretty popular. You know, he's not as popular as like the Dragon Slayers or the like Urza, like the Urza. But you know, I like Gray. He was pretty cool. He was cool when spoilers when he was evil for a second and he like had his hair spiked up. He looked pretty sick. And when he got like dragon slaying magic or something to kill Natsu, even though he didn't kill Natsu and he just got it because I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've watched Fairy Tail, but I know the final arc of it did some crazy shit, and that was one of them. I just don't remember how we got there, but yeah. More like a year to build different factions. I should give it another try though. I remember the game being insanely grindly long dailies. Did they fix that? Still grindy as fuck, but you can sweep for dailies. You get 9+ daily tickets that are pretty generous, or given or AFK auto run that works like expeditions for stages you've cleared already. It's 20 minutes. You can run it 20 times. It'll take 40 minutes. Troops are still gatekeep as well as casting partners. I like the game, but the last few advances was actually locked behind paywall, making me stop playing. I remember I needed to play pyramid thing to get the ingredient with the in-game currency. Is that still a thing? Still hoping Zong does a 3D Langrisser they could recycle. They could easily recycle and art land assets and do something with the Langrisser art style. I played this game on live and stopped because of the heavy focus on factions. Is it still like that? It's still like that, but I guess it's kind of the core part of the game. I stopped because I lost Beta 3 times in a row. But damn, does this make me want to come back because I love Fairy Tail despite the power of friendship trope. Yeah, okay. Alright. So yeah, it looks like a lot of people are excited for this. Natsu's free, so I think I'm reinstalling Langrisser. I'm not gonna lie, because like I said, I do like Fairy Tail. I do like the show. I like the ideas that it did, but as the last comment said, if you have not seen Fairy Tail, just know that essentially any character you think is going to die in the show will not die. So just keep that in mind. So before you get emotional about something, just know 9 times out of 10 the character is not going to die. But you know, it's fine. I guess it just sucks because they could have had some really great moments in the show if they didn't have like friendship is my power, and if they didn't like pussy out of deaths. But unfortunately they do. So you know, if you're gonna watch Fairy Tail, just keep that in the back of your head, because there were many times to where I almost, mind you, when I watched Fairy Tail I was younger, but I almost cried, but then I was like, bro, you're fine the next episode, so like, what was the point of that? But with that out of the way, I'm gonna wrap up. So yeah, Langrisser is doing a collab with Fairy Tail tomorrow. Natsu's free. Urza, Lucy are summonable, and yeah, I guess I'll give this a try to see if I can get Urza or something. But yeah, that'll do it for this one. And also, the next time a game does a collab with Fairy Tail, put Gray in the fucking thing, please. Please, it's hard to be a Gray a Gray full Buster fan in 2025. Please!